Hello everyone, I'm Aveline. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Did I really do jazz fingers at the... Okay, whatever. Anyway, so we are building something today as per usual, right? We always build here on the channel, but before we get started, I would like to say a massive thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. So if you don't know what Skillshare is, they are an online learning community with over thousands of classes for creative and curious people. So people such as you and I. On Skillshare, you can explore your creativity, learn new skills, or maybe improve on skills that you already have. They offer different classes in, for example, video editing. So if you've been wanting to get into YouTube, you can find classes on Premiere Pro, but also Photoshop on there. They also have classes in interior design, creative writing, how to make a career out of your creativity, and much, much more. A class that I have mentioned before and that I personally love is Plants at Home, Uplift Your Spirit and Your Space by Christopher Griffin, also known as Plant Queen. Because his class is amazing and he honestly made me love my plants even more than I already do. He's very, very inspirational. So highly recommend that you check that out if you have plants. It is such a good class. So since Skillshare is made for learning, there are no ads to interrupt you while you're taking a class, and they launch new premium classes every month, so there's always something new to learn and explore. And they've also been so generous to give the first 1,000 people who click the link at the top of the description box 1 month of free premium. So definitely go check them out. I highly recommend it. It is such a cool community. You will not regret it. So yeah. Thank you again to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's jump into this build that we're doing. What are we doing? I have no idea yet. Let's go! Okay, let's go! So today we are building the first autumnal house of the year. I know that some people say autumn, that was a weird way, autumn. I know that some people say fall starts at the start of September and others say that it starts on the 21st. I feel like both statements are correct. I am just personally much more of an autumn person or fall person than a summer person. So despite it currently being like 28, 29 degrees in my apartment and it's sunny outside, I really wanted to build something autumnal, and that is what we're doing today. Also, I started building this on a 30 by 20, but then I wanted to add this garage that you see right here on the left side. So I moved it to a 40 by 30 just in case you were curious about what just happened. Yes, I did move it to a bigger lot. We're not currently building in autumn in the game, by the way, but I do change it in a little bit. I just hadn't thought that far yet, even though I had decided this was going to be an autumnal house before I started building it. I just hadn't changed the season. So, but I'm doing that in a second. You can do that with MCCC, by the way, which is a mod, but that's how I change the time of day and also the weather. If it's rainy and I don't want it to be rainy in my thumbnails, I change it to a heat wave or just a sunny day. And it's also how you change the seasons as well. So you can change it from winter and then make it snowy, or you can change it back to summer, make it, you know, a heat wave or whatever. So yeah, we're building this house. It is for 2 parents, 1 teen, 1 kid, and also 1 tiny human. So that is 5 Sims total. You could easily fit in some pet stuff. I did not include any. You could also easily fit in some laundry machines. I didn't include any of those either, but there is plenty of room in this house for all kinds of customization if you want to play in it. I also wanted to make sure that this house, despite being autumn themed, I didn't want it to be overly decorated for autumn so that you can still use it for all the other seasons. It's just inspired by autumnal colors basically, so we are going for a lot of darker browns and also, or just a lot of browns in general, and also there's a little bit of red, a little bit of orange, some yellow in there as well because those are the autumn colors. So yeah, but it's not overly decorated for autumn. Like I haven't used a lot of the decorations from seasons, for example. It's just the color scheme is inspired by autumn. Both because I know that it's super annoying when you download a house and it's maybe spring in your game and suddenly there's a ton of fall decor in the house. I could see why that would be a little bit annoying. You have to go through all the decor and change it, or maybe, I don't know, maybe just delete it all. But so I just wanted to make sure that I had a house, or I built a house for you guys that would be usable throughout the whole year in The Sims. So, but in general still had that autumnal vibe to it. So Yeah, I'm desperate for it to be autumn. I am melting in my apartment. It is horrible. I am not the kind of person to walk around in shorts at home either. I like to be covered up and like I feel like for me, I like to feel like I'm wearing a blanket at all times. So I just want to be like, I want to wear hoodies all the time, but wearing hoodies indoors when it's 28, 29 degrees is quite warm. Even if you're sitting still in your office, like I do a lot of the time, it's still quite warm. So I just miss autumnal vibes. I just want it to be a little bit cooler outside. I want to be able to light up my candles without the room turning into an oven, and I love autumn vibes so much. I also know that half of the globe currently is going into spring. I am aware of that, you guys. Don't worry, you're not forgotten. It's just I usually build according to seasons in the northern hemisphere, and that is obvious because I am from the northern hemisphere. So, and autumn is just my season. I love autumn so much. So yeah, we're gonna build a couple of houses over the next month. I'm probably not going to do anything special for Halloween. I just want to quickly put that out there. Not because I don't like Halloween. I actually like it as a season. We just don't celebrate it here, so it's never really been a thing per se, but we'll see. We might do some dark academia, maybe some more autumn houses, maybe like one occult house or something just to celebrate it a little bit. But October is also, a whole month away, so I got a little bit of time to think about it as well. I'm not gonna say for sure that we're not doing anything, but the possibility of me doing something for autumn is quite, or for, no, not for autumn, for Halloween is quite low. So, also, this is when I changed it to autumn. So you can see the grass is a little bit patchier, if you will, a little bit more yellow tinted, and also a lot of the trees in the background are now orange and red. I love how autumn looks in The Sims. It's just beautiful. I will say those pink trees on the left right now are kind of ruining the vibe for me just a little bit, but we're just gonna ignore them. I can't do anything about them. I love building on this lot in general. It's one of the 40 by 30s in Willow Creek. The lighting on this lot is beautiful. I love the water on the left side of the lot as well. The trees in the background are majestic. So there's another 40 by 30 in Willow Creek that I like to build on. It's in the area where the goths live actually, and it's also surrounded by these majestic orange and red trees during autumn in the game. So I might do another 40 by 30 at some point on that lot throughout this month. I don't really know. I'm undecided. I don't plan ahead that far. Honestly, when I do plan, I don't follow my plan anyway, so I should probably just not plan. I spend time making plans and then I don't follow the plan. So basically I'm just wasting my time, planning my time. It's stupid. So anyway, but yeah, which season is your favorite? I would love to know. I realize that a lot of you are probably gonna say summer because that's usually, when I ask people, it's usually a lot of people's favorite season just because it's, nicer outside. I'm not an outdoorsy kind of person myself. I love blankets and candles and hot tea and hot chocolate and all that sort of stuff. So it's definitely not my favorite season. Autumn is, or fall, whichever place you come from. I kind of use both of the words, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm also not bound by language rules. So, I can kind of pick and choose. But yeah, let me know which season is your favorite. I feel like summer is probably going to be quite high up there on the top 10 in the comment section, but I would love to know. I know that I'm not the only one who is I just love autumn. I just love autumn, and I know I'm not the only one, but definitely let me know. So at first, alright, I should probably say this. The furniture that we're going for in this house, the whole vibe of the house, is definitely not supposed to be strictly one thing. I would say the interior is a little bit on the eclectic side, if you will, but not overly eclectic. I just wanted to go for a vibe, a feeling, and a color scheme rather than a specific style, if that makes sense. So we are using a little bit of a mix of different packs because, different styles come from different packs, and I just wanted to go for whatever furniture I felt fit in the moment. So it's like I said, it's a little bit eclectic, but I started out actually wanting to go for more of a cottage vibe, and then when I saw the wallpaper that I placed, the plaid wallpaper, would you call it, or checkered wallpaper, it just didn't feel right. So instead I went with more bare walls and then decided to go for just whatever I felt fit in the moment. So that's why the kitchen is a little bit on the cottagey vibe, but as soon as I placed down the wallpaper, I knew that that was not going to be the right choice. So I decided to change it after that. But it's okay that the kitchen is a little bit more on the cottagey vibe instead, or the cottage kind of has a cottage feel to it, or like farmhouse feel to it, or whatever, because it's supposed to be a little bit of a mix of everything. So I feel like it's okay. I like the kitchen as it is as well. It's quite cozy in there. And yes, I did use the industrial loft kit couch and the chairs because they came in the right color scheme. Plus, and this is important, there is a plaid, there is a blanket on the couch, and it's perfect. Plus the orange, I mean, orange is very autumnal to me, so I had to go for it, obviously, but also with the blanket is perfect. I did add one of there's like a basket, I think it's from Cottage Living. I added that one later on, I don't know if I did it on cam, but that is also in the living room because there's both pillows and also more blankets in that basket. It's such an autumnal item, if you will. So, but yeah, you can probably see here, we're already kind of doing a mix of different styles, such as the painting fits with the couch, but then you got the hallway tables behind the couch that fit better with the bookcase over on the left. So it's just gonna be like a little bit of a mix of everything. I wanted to check some of the paintings. That's what I was doing before. It wasn't because I was seriously considering putting them down here, but I wanted to check some of the new paintings that they added recently, the very, very colorful ones, because I've not actually seen them in the game before. I'm still not entirely sure if I like them. They are a little bit too detailed for my liking, I think. They don't really fully match the Maxis Match vibe, if you will, at least not to me they don't. But I just wanted to see what they look like, so that's what I was doing there. I was not going to place down a turquoise painting or a super pink one or whatever. I feel like that just does not fit the color scheme that we're going for today. But I just wanted to see what they look like. So also I've realized just now that they don't have a TV, but maybe that's also a good thing. You could easily place down a TV though if you want to just use the activate bb.moveobjects on and then use the 9 key to raise up the TV in front of the fireplace. Use one of the ones that don't step onto the wall, and you can easily place it on the shelving unit that is attached to the fireplace, or just take the fireplace out and hang it on the wall if you want to. So there should be room for it, but I just, for some reason, decided not to. I don't know, maybe I was thinking that some together time would be a little bit better for them. They have literally 0 TVs in this house whatsoever, but I feel like if you could afford a house this size, you could probably afford a TV. So, I don't know. You know, you can always have a TV and then choose to just have it off, you know? So, I don't know why I didn't place it down. Kind of weird, but anyway, you could easily fit in one if you want to. This is the parents' bedroom. The layout of this room is a little bit on the weird side, I would say. And again, we're going for a little bit of a mix of different styles in here, but that'll be a theme throughout the entire house, just so you guys know. And I also chose not to decorate their bathroom right away. I did it at the very end simply because I don't like doing bathrooms. So I wanted to postpone it for as long as possible, but I do include me decorating one bathroom at the end of the interior. So the rest of the bathrooms in the house, there are 3 totals. 2 on the bottom floor, 1 is an ensuite to the parents' bedroom, and then there's a third one on the second floor, which is shared by the children that all have bedrooms up here, not bathrooms. They all have bedrooms up here. So, and there is also a potty in all of the bathrooms as well. So I got you covered, little tiny human. Although, did I place down, I feel like I placed down a shower bathtub combo in this bathroom. Now I'm kind of unsure if I did, but I know there is at least one somewhere in the house. So don't worry, the tiny human will be able to have a bath at some point. I'm not gonna leave it dirty because that's just sad. So we don't treat tiny humans like that. We make sure that they're clean because otherwise they just cry. So anyway, but I don't remember if I placed one in this bathroom on the second floor. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure there is one in the parents' bathroom. So they should be able to bathe their little toddler if they need it. But there is a potty in all 3 bathrooms, just so you guys know. And that is to make it a little bit easier for gameplay, because I know that toddlers kind of have issues walking around in the house as well. So just to make it a little bit easier for them to reach a potty in time, I made sure to place one in all the bathrooms. So they should have an easier time, at least getting relief if they have to go. So yeah, anyway, this is the teens' bedroom. It's quite little. They have everything they should need though, except maybe a couple of hobby items, but they do have a laptop. So I don't know, maybe their hobby is playing computer or something. That'll be kind of cool. It's kind of relatable as well. So, but they don't have like an easel or a music instrument, or I actually miss making teens' bedrooms with keyboards. I used to do that so often because I used to have a keyboard when I was a teen. So, or not a keyboard, it was an electronic. Well, I had a keyboard too. But then I got an electronic piano later on, which is not the same thing. And then I think my nephew has my keyboard now. Or maybe someone else does. I know that it was given to someone else. My electronic piano. Oh, by the way, I'm just gonna stray off talking about the build just for a little bit, but this actually makes me kind of sad. Okay, so when I moved from Scotland back to Denmark, I had to fit all my belongings into my mom's car, because otherwise otherwise I would have to basically send everything from over there to Denmark, which is quite expensive. So I couldn't fit my instruments in the car. I had an acoustic guitar, I had my electronic piano, and also my bass guitar. And I had to leave all of them in the UK. They were donated, but still, I kind of missed them. When I came home and my dad was like, so where's your instruments? And I had to tell him that I had to leave them. I mean, he gets it because there was no room in the car. I had to bring my my computer chair and also my computer back home because I work on it. So it was kind of like, do I bring my computer or do I bring my piano? I don't know. But, oh my gosh, I will never forget his reaction. It was so sad. I miss my instruments so much. One goal of mine is to, at some point, have an office that's big enough to both have my setup, my bookcases, but also a couple of instruments. I love music. I used to play music quite a lot. But that's also one of the reasons why I make so many teens rooms with music instruments in them, because it's just something that I recognize from myself when I was a teen. And to me, it's just natural having music instruments as a teen, even though not every teen plays music. But it just, to me, it's natural. Also, my friends, when I was a teen, also had instruments because, we like the same things. So it's just realistic for me. It's not just a natural thing to have as a teen, apparently. So this is the Toddler, the tiny human's bedroom. I love that bed. It is so cute, from Equal Lifestyle, by the way. It did not come in a swatch that was 100% perfect, but I feel like this one will do. And then it's rare that I use those shelves. I forgot what pack they're from completely. Are they from, I feel like they're from the knitting pack, I believe. But it's rare that I use them. They're so cute though, like so cute. Maybe I'll get some for the wall behind me. I could do that because I have like empty space that I might keep free for like posters, or posters with no faces on them, of course, because I've talked about this before, you guys. Do you guys feel the same way? I know that some of you guys do. I don't like posters with faces on them, especially not if they're looking at the camera when the picture was taken, because I feel like they're staring at me. Do you guys feel the same way? I know that some of you guys do because I've asked before and I was told that I'm not the only one, but I need you guys to tell me again. So anyway, I've kept that like half of the wall behind me empty though, so that I could hang up some posters, either like Sims posters or movie posters or I don't know, album posters or something, like album covers. And maybe I'll get one of those shelves if I can find one in real life, because they're really cute. The little house looking shelves from, I'm pretty sure it's from the knitting pack. They're adorable. I would love a little shelf like that. So maybe with extra little shelves inside the shelves so I could have small knick-knack items on there, more Funko Pops. That would be kind of cute. I don't know. Anyways, this is a discussion for another video. If you want to see what my office looks like, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned last weekend, but I did release a video where I gave my office a makeover, and it is up on my lifestyle channel. So if you want to see what it looks like right now, you can go check out that video. My lifestyle channel is linked to in both the description box, but also in the pinned comment. And if you like videos about, you know, books and stuff, I also talk about books over there because I read a whole lot. I like to escape into fantasy worlds a lot, and I just read a lot these days. Okay, let's just put it like that. So if any of you are interested in any of those things, definitely go check it out. Also, I kind of started doing terrain paint over here, but then I accidentally because I have live mode, hotkeyed, or how would you say that? Macroed? I forgot how to say it. Keybound to my mouse, and I accidentally, while I was terrain painting, I accidentally pressed on the key, so it just kind of deleted all the terrain paint I just done. But I fixed it, don't worry about it. But anyways, for the rest of the backyard here, I actually forgot to put down a ladder for the pool. That is fixed in the uploaded version, don't worry about that. But they also have a little dining area over here with a small grill, but there is one because I love placing down grills for my family homes. They also have a swing. There is the pirate ship, of course, which is a little bit indulgent, but... or would you use that word for that situation? I feel like I kind of spoiled the kid a little bit by giving them a whole pirate ship, but I had a lot of space, you know, it's not an item that I can use very often, also considering I built so many tiny houses, so I just wanted to do it for once. So they have a whole pirate ship over there, and then they also have a little gardening area with a flower arrangement table as well, and I think that is actually it. I made a little like bicycle station as well next to the outdoors trash cans, so because I like to do that. I feel like it looks realistic for some reason, even though not every house has a bicycle station, but for some reason it looks realistic to me. So anyway, and other than that, we're doing a little bit of landscaping, and I think that is actually pretty much it, isn't it? I kept the flowers and also the bushes quite simple, just a little bit of yellow here and there, and just like tiny hints of white as well. I used some daisies too, but I think that is pretty much what I did. And then of course like bushes that are just green. And plants that are just green, no flowers or anything, because I just wanted to keep it very autumnal. So, but anyways, you guys, that is all I got for you today. So I hope you all like this house. If you do, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. And as always, the tray files can be found on my Patreon, which will be linked to in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. If you like Roblox videos, check out my Roblox channel, and like I mentioned earlier, if you like lifestyle videos, such as videos where people talk about books, check out my lifestyle channel. Both of those will be linked to in the description box as well as in the pinned comment. And that is all I got for you guys today. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!
Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You got your high heels on, and I'm wearing my worn-out jeans. What could go wrong? Sipping on a beer, sing along to our favorite songs. All I want is you. You make my world spin round and round. Sometimes I don't know what to do, 'cause my heart starts racing when I'm with you. Can't get enough of this. Being with you is like never-ending sunshine. Feels like everything stops for a while when we look into each other's eyes. How could I ever let you go now when you're looking like that? Can't get enough of this. Being with you is a never-ending sunshine. You're gonna be the girl that I end up calling my own.